Hey, what's up? Justin here, and what I wanted to talk about today is creating and creativity. So there's a difference between creating, which is a deliberate act where you're trying to put something out into the world, and creativity, which really could be anything because you're a unique little snowflake and even the way that you carry yourself is creative from one way of looking at it. So let's start with creating. Now, creating, in my opinion, is about expression and trying to tell a story, or maybe express some sort of feeling or emotion or experience that you've had. Now, creating is about trying to feel love and gratitude first and then create something, rather than feel insecure or needy first and create something because you're trying to fill a hole and get other people's approval. Now, if you create something, it can really help you bond with other people, because it's about you telling a story and expressing yourself. And when you can do that and maybe relate to someone else, you can bond on a deeper level, whereas if you're just not creating and you're just being very superficial. Now, creating as well with motivation, I believe, is about the fear of death, where people are pushed to an urgency where they've got to try and make their dreams become a reality because they're going to die soon. Where I could really just play around in my imagination forever and imagine these really cool scenarios and really cool things, but when you actually go out and try and create something, it's not going to be as good as you thought it would be in your head. And it's about putting the time and effort and just persistence, basically, if you really want to make a good creation. If you create things, you're always going to be slightly unsatisfied with your creation. I believe creatives are very perfectionists, and on one hand it's very satisfying to create something, but sometimes I hate my creations and I'm very unsatisfied, and sometimes I love my creations and I just think how awesome it is that I even just put something out there. So with creativity, I believe creativity is a spontaneous act where you're very focused on a situation and you act spontaneously and you do something that you didn't think you would ever do, or maybe you say something that you didn't think you had inside you or something like that. And it's about learning about yourself. So while we're here on this planet, I think it's really cool to learn about yourselves, and as a creative person, maybe try and learn about what's in your brain and what your thoughts are trying to tell you. And the only way to really do that is to try and just put yourself out there, speak from the heart or whatever it is, and then you can learn about yourself through either your creations or spontaneous things that you do. So I remember once I was walking around the edge of the oval at school, and basically I was just playing in my head and I was imagining myself fighting off Pokemon, and I was going around pretending trees were Pokemon and basically just entertaining myself as a 10-year-old kid. And basically what happened was all the year 5s and 6s gathered up and they all just started pointing and laughing at me and making fun of me and mocking me, just for a little kid entertaining himself with his imagination just because I was different. So when you're different to other people, it's actually remarkable how many people, if you're confident in yourself, will actually act like you, because people really don't know how to act and they're just looking for some sort of guidance. And if you can just gain some sort of confidence, then your creativity is going to serve you a lot better, and your creating as well is going to be so much more of an impactful thing than you thought it could ever be. If you just concentrate and you work on your confidence, then you can be spontaneously your creative outlets, and you can also create things with deliberate love and deliberate care. So I hope you guys get some sort of value from this video, and I'll catch you guys next time.